House Bill 6608, creating the Maharlika Investment Fund, reaches the plenary of the House of Representatives on the final week of session before lawmakers go on a month-long Christmas break. The bill went through 3 committees where lawmakers introduced several amendments in response to concerns voiced by the public and business groups. The latest version of the Maharlika Fund bill contains a penalty clause for erring individuals. Section 44 of the bill provides for imprisonment of not less than a year up to 5 years for those found engaging in fraud, willful misconduct, or gross negligence that will result in fund losses. They could also face a fine ranging from 50,000 pesos up to 2 million pesos. The Maharlika Investment Corporation is also prohibited from acquiring a controlling stake in companies it will invest in.
We don't want the Maharlika Investment na sila yung nagpapatakbo ng day-to-day operation ng isang company.
Cheng says Marikina Representative Stella Kimbo, one of the primary authors of the bill, pushed for the allotment of 20% of the Maharlika Fund's net profits to the government's social welfare projects. The government service insurance system and social security system have been excluded as sources of seed money for the Maharlika Fund. Also, no funding will come from the national budget. The initial capital for the Maharlika Fund will instead come from the Bangko Sentral, Land Bank, and Development Bank of the Philippines. The Finance Secretary will become chair of the Maharlika Investment Corporation's Board of Directors instead of the Philippine President. 4 persons from the private sector will be appointed as independent directors. The bill also provides for the creation of an advisory body for the corporation, which will be comprised of the Budget Secretary, Socio-Economic Planning Secretary, and the National Treasurer. Cheng says House lawmakers are open to further refining the Maharlika Fund bill.
With regards naman sa Beyond Repair, kami naman on our end sa Committee on Banks, we're trying our best. Nilagay namin lahat ng mga safeguards na pwede namin lagay.
En route to Belgium, President Bongbong Marcos spoke for the first time about the Maharlika Investment Fund. He says it's a way for the country to get more investments. Marcos adds it's better to wait for the final version that will be passed by Congress before debating on the Maharlika Fund.
It's very clear that we need added investment. This is another way to get that. Let's not debate until we see the final form, because we could be debating about provisions that will no longer exist. So, antayin natin kung anong gawin ng legislature.
Maharlika Investment Fund! Tutulan! Labanan!
But members of the Bagong Alyansang Makabayan are firm that the Maharlika Fund bill should be junked. They stage a protest outside Batasang Pambansa. In a letter addressed to Speaker Martin Romualdez, Albay Congressman Edsel Lagman advised against rushing the passage of the Maharlika Fund bill. With only 2 session days left this year, the House could approve the Maharlika Fund bill on second reading by December 14. Xianne Arcangel, CNN, Philippines.